Number 19, y is less than 5x plus 6. For which of the following tables are all the values of x and their corresponding values of y solutions to the given inequality? There's two ways you can do this. You can graph it, or you can do the math. You can do the math. When you're graphing an inequality, whether that is whether this is a line or whether it's going to be a parabola, those are the two most common ones that are going to show up on the SAT. You're going to get something that it's either, let's say in the case of a line, it will either be a solid line, and then you'll either have shading below, or above it, or it will be a dashed line with shading either below it or above it. That's what we're dealing with in this case. Y is less than 5x plus 6. We know it's going to be a linear sort of inequality here because y equals 5x plus 6 would be a solid line. I'm not drawing this to scale. It would be a line that has a y-intercept at 0, 6 and has a pretty steep slope. It goes up 5 and then over to the right one. So it's going to be just sketching it here. Yeah, generally a pretty steep line. It's going to look something like that. When we make it a y is less than, we make it an inequality, then you're going to get those, come on, raise the partial, there you go. You're going to get this dashed effect, and you're going to see shading. So this is what you should expect when you put it into the graphing calculator. And it would look, it's going to look something like this, approximately, like this is going to be shaded. Okay, and then if you do it graphing, what you're going to do is you're going to look for these points and see if they are somewhere in this shaded area. They cannot be on the line because the line doesn't count. It is less than. It is not less than or equal to. If it was y is less than or equal to 5x plus 6, the line itself would also count, but it's not. It's less than that. So if any of these points that are over here are on the line, it would eliminate that table. That is how we would do it with graphing. Here is how we would do it if we do it mathematically. And it will be up to you which of these you think is going to be faster for you and which one you are more confident in. I know I say this all the time. I'm a broken record. There's an old reference for you. But it's true. We want the method that is the most accurate and that you are comfortable, that you know you'll get it most accurately, and then also that it's the fastest. So if you have two ways you know you can do the one that's faster for you. All right, so here is how I would do it mathematically. Y is less than 5x plus 6. And if you notice, all of these have the same three x's, 3, 5, and 7. So I would put in 3, 5, and 7 and see what I get. So if I put in 3, then that is 5 times 3 is 15 plus 6 is 21. So for 3, y has to be less than 21. If I look over at my options, well, that already eliminates C, which says when x is 3, y is 25. That one's out. D, it says 21. Nope, it can't be equal to. It has to be less than. D is out. I look at my two remaining choices. I see that it has the same number for 7, so I'm not putting 7 in there. But it does have a different value in the two choices for B of 35. So I'm going to check when x is 5, what should y be? So 5 times, I'm replacing this x up here with 5. 5 times 5 plus 6. 5 times 5 is 25 plus 6 is 31. So y has to be less than 31. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. A is my answer. B is out because 35 is not less than 31. It's A. So if you had graphed this and we had our little graph and we shaded it in, all three of these points would be somewhere in that shaded area. Either way, we would know the answer is A. Hey guys, this video was helpful or useful in any way, please feel free to let the algorithm know about it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, even buy me a coffee if you're so inclined. Links for that down below as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye.